What's going on, everybody? It's your boy X here, and I'm back with another video. Merry Christmas. So we're finally here. The most favorite, the most joyful time of the year. Merry Christmas to you guys and stuff like that. And of course, I know it's you'll be watching this after the fact, so please comment down below. How was your Christmas? What did you get? How many gifts did you get and stuff? And give, because Christmas is about giving, not just receiving, stuff like that. So just comment down below. How was you guys' Christmas, stuff like that? But for me right now, it is Christmas Day and stuff like that. I'm so pumped. Now, I released a video for my Christmas Eve and stuff like that, just showing you all my decorations, all the lights, all the stuff like that, and me building, you know, that dollhouse. And then I also threw in some clips from today and stuff like that. You know, my kids opening gifts and stuff like that. You know, my fiance opening gifts and stuff like that and stuff. It was just magical. It was fun and stuff like that. You know, and I'm so thankful for my family and stuff like that. They're all loving their gifts, all playing with them, stuff like that. But for me, I want to do something better before I open all my gifts. Now, at the end, I'll tell you one gift that I got that I was shocked and stuff like that. But you know, don't worry. So we're gonna get started. So if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure you smash like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you share the video out to the channel so much. And let's get right into it. Now, you might be wondering, well, what keep we doing it? I'm going to be showing you everything I got for Christmas, stuff like that, all my gifts and stuff like that, because there was a ton and stuff like that, especially for my fiance. She got a ton of gifts, you know, for me, but you know, but for me, stuff like that, I want to, you know, show you everything I got for Christmas, stuff like that, like one big giant haul, stuff like that. So you know, I'm gonna get started. We got ourselves a controller. Now, this is not like a, you know, like a game control typically and stuff. This is made for your phone. So she got me this this Razer, I think it's Koshigi or something, stuff like that. So you put your phone in this and you can play on your phone. Now, I'm just starting to get into mobile gaming and stuff like that, but the one thing I hate about mobile gaming is the touchscreen controls. I hate just doing like this and stuff like that, and you know, and touching the screen, stuff like that. It just doesn't just feel right, stuff like that. So this and stuff, you know, giving me a chance to actually, you know, actually play with, you know, sticks, triggers, and buttons, stuff like that is fantastic. Once I got this, I never went back to doing the touchscreen, and then make sure game's more comfortable. So, you know, I love this gift, stuff like that. You know, this one you can get like at Target, stuff like that, but highly recommend this one, stuff like that, because it is fantastic. If you're into mobile gaming, this thing it's a must. You need a control, stuff like that, and it's not Bluetooth or nothing, stuff like that. All I gotta do is just plug into your phone. Now, mine is made for iPhone, so they make ones for Android if you have it and stuff like that. You just make sure that you look at this first, because no, you don't want to buy this. It's not compatible with your phone and stuff like that. And I had the 13 Pro Max, so this fits it too. So if you was wondering and stuff, so this one definitely, they're definitely like. Now I'm gonna get into these special ones later, but Buzz ran through the small ones. So this is nothing like special stuff like that. It's a phone clip and stuff like that. I drive for a living and stuff like that, so this helps me out in my car and stuff like that so much and stuff. So just having this and stuff. I already have one, but it's always good to have extra. Now, of course, got me a little PlayStation hat. Down here in Jersey, it is cold and stuff like that. It's getting cold now, so I'm gonna need a hat. But she got me this and stuff like that, little PlayStation hat and stuff like that. I see another one and stuff like that, but yeah, I love gaming shirts, graphic tees with gaming stuff like that. I always been into them, but I'm just starting to now actually get them and wearing them and stuff like that. So I'm super pumped stuff like that, repping the gaming industry stuff like that. Not just PlayStation, but Xbox and Nintendo is also stuff like that. But you will see. So nice PlayStation hat and stuff like that. I always want a PlayStation hat anyway, stuff like that. I'm not a fan of the snapbacks and stuff like that, and the caps. I like more like these like the beanies and stuff. So that's always good. This one, these PlayStation socks. Now, I love socks and stuff like that, and just right here, stuff like that. These socks I'm gonna take care of and stuff. You have to, stuff like that. All my other socks, I wear to work and stuff like that. I'm wearing them out, but these ones I'm just gonna wear around the house and stuff like that if I'm going out somewhere. But man, and stuff, just I think this one's like a big pack and stuff like that. I'm not sure, but I was very happy to get this. Now I know people say he's happy to get socks for Christmas, but these aren't just regular socks, stuff like that. These are PlayStation socks, stuff like that. And PlayStation stuff is kind of hard to find and stuff like that. You gotta look in certain stores and stuff like that. So this one and stuff I really do like. Moving on. Oh, and this is like a plain black shirt that my son gave me, stuff like that. Plain black shirt, nothing too crazy, stuff like that. Right here though and stuff, as we get into the nitty gritty, what I say, PlayStation and stuff. A PlayStation shirt. Now, if you guys see on my channel stuff like that, I have 3 now. I have a long sleeve one, a blue one, and now I have this stuff like that. Again, I'm getting into this style stuff like that. So, little quick story stuff like that. I was into, when I was in high school, polo shoes and those button down shirts and stuff like that. But as I aged and got a little heavier and stuff like that, I began to go towards active wear, more comfortable. I was just to wear because I like being comfortable. A lot of those tight clothes I used to wear and stuff like the button down shirts, I get hot really easily and stuff like that. So now I wear like running shirts, running pants and stuff like that, shorts and stuff like that, because I like being comfortable. And now I wear from polo shoes just to the Skechers shoes and stuff like that, because they're very comfortable for me. But these I really like and stuff like that. I'm getting into the more graphic tees and stuff, but I'm just starting a collection with this, especially something that I love, which is gaming and stuff. It's fantastic. So PlayStation shirt, woo and stuff. Now, of course, and stuff. I had to get. She gave me a shirt for everybody. So we got classified trade Nintendo, because let's be honest. Most of us started gaming from Nintendo. I started gaming on the N64, Nintendo 64, stuff like that, which was my favorite console, just because it was my first console. So got to represent stuff like that and give Nintendo their credit and stuff like that, because we all started. Most of us, most of us from my time, stuff like that, started on Nintendo and stuff. So yeah, but really like this shirt and stuff like that. You know, I just like that it fits nice. It's not on the back and stuff, but yeah. And of course, before you know, I ever say, oh well, he must not like Xbox and stuff like that. Bam! What that say? What that say? What did I say? Xbox stuff like that. I got an Xbox shirt on top of that too, stuff like that. Now, this was supposed to come with the Xbox Series X stuff like that, but I will tell about them later. But love this shirt stuff like that. What she got me. Of course, all these gifts, you know, my fiance got me and stuff like that. But yeah, so I got all three shirts from PlayStation, Nintendo, and now Xbox and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be getting more of these shirts and stuff like that. So yeah, so I love all consoles and stuff like that. So Xbox shirts, really nice. Next one up. This was kind of like more like fancy stuff like that. That it came in this box and stuff like that. But when I opened it and stuff, bam. Now people say, "Oh my God," stuff like that. Now it's real, but it's not like, you know, real, because you know it. Listen, it's okay if you wear fake jewelry and stuff like that. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you're a fraud," stuff like that. Unless you're like Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, Drake, and stuff up there, you ain't affording no $20,000 chain and stuff like that. Let's be real. Fake it till you make it, stuff like that. You know, be proud, stuff like that, of wearing, you know, the face up, because the face up looks really damn good, stuff like that. So she just give me this chain. I love these style of chains, stuff like that. I have like 3 of them that I wear. Of course, I don't want them in my videos, stuff like that. You know, I just wear them when I go out and stuff like that, on like, you know, fancy dinners and stuff like that. But you know, these are nice. I think this is like real, like stainless steel and stuff like that. So again, people won't tell the difference unless you're a jeweler and stuff like that. But don't be ashamed of wearing fake jewelry and stuff like that. It actually looks good. And I think this was like $200 and stuff like that. So, you know, so it's a lot, but you know, still get your shine on. Even though it might not be the real thing, but still get your shine on, stuff like that. You know, don't be embarrassed and stuff, and don't let the trolls clown you. You know, just fake it till you make it. So that one shocked me and stuff like that. I really like that because I love chains, and I think it came with like a bracelet and stuff like that. I'll open it later. Next, headphones. Now I'll go for walks and stuff like that around my park and stuff like that, because you know, like the 3 times a week and stuff like that. I love going for walks and stuff like that. Clears your head, you know, helps you to lose weight and stuff like that. It gets you motivated, it gets you pumped. But I needed headphones to go for my walk, stuff like that. So she got me a pair of headphones, stuff like that. Now I needed like sport headphones and stuff like that. So these are rain and sweat resistant and stuff like that. I have my other ones and stuff like that. My JBL ones, but I need a new pair and stuff like that. So these are gonna be great for when I go on my walks and stuff like that. So can't wait. So wireless headphones, you need them because there's no headphone jack. Next up, now this right here, bam. I needed a new keyboard. If you are a OG on my channel, stuff like that, you remember I did a whole gaming setup and an unboxing of my original keyboard. Now it's getting old and stuff like that, and it's too bulky, stuff like that. I want a more slimmer one, stuff like that, but still like up, and bam, I got the Razer, you know, Chrome, a multicolor keyboard. Is much brighter, stuff like that. It's spill resistant. You know, so it's much thinner and lighter, stuff like that. So this will be going on my setup and stuff like that. Don't worry. I know that you guys love my new background, stuff like that. I will be working on it and stuff like that. It's a work in progress, but you know, just get a keyboard, stuff like that really helps me out and stuff. I'm gonna be ordering my new webcam and stuff like that, so stay tuned for that. So keyboard, really love. Let's see. She got me a beard kit. Now I love my beard and stuff like that. I did trim it and stuff a little bit because it used to be longer and stuff like that. But you know, I do take care of myself and stuff like that. You know that hairline stuff. I do take care of myself, stuff like that. Men out there, we can't be looking like Wolverine. We can't be looking like, Bigfoot. We can't be looking like, a lumberjack and stuff like that. Take care of yourself and stuff like that. So, I got a little beard oil, beard, trimmer, stuff like that. I love this stuff because, most men don't really take care of themselves like that, but but you have to, stuff like that. Take care of your face, your beard, your hair, and stuff like that, and they'll take care of you. Especially if you're looking for that special someone and stuff like that. You don't want to pull up to a girl and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And you're looking like straight out of looking like you're homeless and stuff like that. So please take care of yourself. More PlayStation socks and stuff like that. These were open and stuff like that, but so that goes with the other stuff. She got me a mug. Now you guys saw the other mug in the video and stuff like that, but this one right here, stuff like that, it's literally a mug, a PlayStation mug and stuff like that. I'm drinking my tea in the morning and night and stuff like that. So this, so this helps me out really good. Next up, we got some Halo collectors, figurines. Now, I love action figures and stuff like that. I know people say, "Oh, what? Aren't you old?" and stuff like that. I still love action figures. I had a whole set when I was a kid, stuff like that. So just getting these stuff like that, makes me. It just brings out my inner child, stuff like that. Because listen, there's nothing wrong if you like action figures, stuff like that. Embrace it, stuff like that. And more people are starting to embrace it. So these are a good collection. You got the Brutes and stuff like that. I want to play this game so badly. I'm hearing great things, stuff like that. I'm trying not to get spoiled, but I have to wait for the Xbox until I get it. But don't worry, once I get the Xbox, I will unbox it and we go right on that Halo Infinite. So Halo action figures. These are all the sets, stuff like that. Love this one. Really cool. Next one. Okay, I'm gonna take off my hat because it made it hot. Alright, so I don't know if you guys do this and forget to plug in your phones at night and stuff like that. I do, and I wake up and my phone is on 20%, stuff like that. Bam, she got me a wireless charger, stuff like that, which comes with a alarm clock, stuff like that, because the iPhone doesn't have always on display. Apple, come on now, always on display. So I want to look at the time. You got to click your phone, stuff like that. But it's okay. But this comes with the time. But this is a wireless charging pad, stuff like that. So it has an alarm clock too. But who uses alarm clocks anymore and stuff like that when you have your phones? Every phone has an alarm clock now. Even the most basic budget phones, stuff like that. So I definitely won't be using this for alarm clock, but as far as for the time and the charger itself, stuff like that, we'll be using it and stuff like that, and this will help me. So this will go right on the nice hand. Just because I could just boop, drop it down, charge it up and stuff like that, and keep moving and stuff like that. So I won't forget. But this one, stuff like that, is a very nice gift. Let's see what we got. We got some new hair clippers again and stuff like that. I do take care of myself. So I love all this stuff like that. I need a new hair clippers and stuff like that because I know I cut my own hair, stuff like that. But my fiance helps me with all the lines, stuff like that, because she went to cosmetology school, stuff like that. So she helps me out. But love this stuff like that. I catch up enough. Make sure that you take care of yourself and stuff like that. Because you want to look good. Now, I never went to a barber because, again, it's too much money and stuff like that, and I don't want to deal with the barber stuff like that. I know a lot of people still go to barbers and stuff like that, but I mostly, for years, I've been cutting my hair myself and stuff like that. Now, when I first started, stuff like that was not very good, but then I got good. I have all the mirrors in the bathroom lined up, stuff like that. So I see every part, stuff like that. So I'm really good at cutting my own hair and stuff like that. So, I'm just getting another set of clippers. Always good. Over next, we have a shaver and stuff like that. Now this is the shaver that I really want because it gets rid of of all the stubbles and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna be trying this out tonight and stuff like that. But yeah, so this right here and stuff like that. No, great. Again, another hygiene gift and stuff like that. A pot microphone, stuff like that. Now, this was a real surprise, stuff like that, because I didn't think that unless she'll get this stuff like that. But, but, but you guys know I'm starting to record on my phone now, stuff like that, and I can't have my, regular mic here, stuff like that, for my audio, stuff like that. But this one, I can just plug into my phone with the dongle and stuff like that, and just clip it to my shirt and stuff like that. So when I'm outside, and when I'm out, anyway, no, anywhere in my house, stuff like that, I'm just filming. I can have a mic. Now I don't know how this sounds. I will be testing it out to see how it sounds, stuff like that. If it sounds good, I will use it. If not, probably not, stuff like that. I case if it's an emergency, stuff like that. But this is actually good to have, stuff like that, because the phone microphone's good, but sometimes there's too much static, stuff like that. So this will help drown it out and stuff like that. So definitely happy for that. Next one, my big gift right here. Bam, this JBL speaker. Now, as you guys know, I'm getting way into speakers, stuff like that. I've been into speakers. I got a huge speaker right here, another huge one right there, and some more in the closet, stuff like that. But this one is the JBL Extreme 2. Now they did come up with the Extreme 3, but I couldn't. But she said that she couldn't find it and stuff like that because of a little carry belt. I got the Charge 5 and stuff out there. I think it was. I think it's in here somewhere, stuff like that. Now I love tech and stuff like that. I love speakers and stuff like that. So they're just getting more and more of them and stuff like that. It's good. This one lasts for 15 hours and stuff like that. You got 15 hours of play time. You got IP7 water proof stuff like that. Not dust proof stuff like that, because I think that the new one has that. USB charge out, the Type C, and the JBL Connect. So the JBL Connect, you can connect multiple speakers, together and stuff like that. But this one, so I can't wait to see how this sounds, stuff like that. So that's cool. All right, we're nearing the end. First up, I've got this little barber, it's like those bibs that the barber puts on you when they're cutting your hair and stuff. So that's not important. But what is important is this Crash controller holder, stuff like that. Now I was shocked, stuff like that. So this thing holds your controller, and you can charge it too, stuff like that, when you plug it in from the side. So this is an awesome addition, stuff like that. I put my setup, stuff like that. I might put it on the wall somewhere, but just look at it, the detail. This is amazing, stuff like that. So yeah, but then it can also hold your controller. It can hold your phone, stuff like that. So then you want to hold stuff like that, it can, stuff like that. But this is actually good. It's USB Type C, stuff like that. Oh, and it's included in the box, stuff like that. So this one is really creative, really nice, stuff like that. It's like she thought out of the box for me, stuff like that. She wasn't know that I like gaming and stuff like that. Even though I prefer Sly over Crash, but I still mess with Crash a lot and stuff like that. So the JBL Clip 3, stuff like that. I just said I'm getting into speakers, so I should give into the Clip. And this one is like the portable ones. So if you have like a backpack or a backpack strap, a keychain or whatever, stuff like that, and want to walk around, stuff like that, bring this. I always want a portable JBL clip and stuff like that. So I'm definitely curious to try this out, especially when I go for my walks and stuff like that. I might just wear my headphones, stuff like that, because I don't want to disturb other people and stuff like that. But it's 10, you get 10 hours of play time, IP7 war resistant and stuff like that, and you have a speakerphone and stuff like that. So if someone calls you, stuff like that, you can just answer, the phone, stuff like that. Be like, hello, or what's up? So yeah, so this one really nice, stuff like that for portable. So I got the big one and the portable one, stuff like that. So I can't wait to see how these ones sound. Now, Moving on to these ones. Now these ones are custom made stuff like that by my fiance and stuff like that, and from her machine, the Cricket and stuff like that is called, stuff like that. These ones are so nice and stuff like that. So I gotta be careful with them. And there's a lot of them, stuff like that. So start off with this one. Bam! Look at that. That was custom made and cut and custom printed. We got the Dreamcast controller and the GameCube controller, stuff like that. I got every generation of controllers and stuff like that. These ones will go on my background on my background wall. But this just look. These are so detailed and nice, and I was so shocked, stuff like that. I was like, oh yes. This is where it's at. Next one up. Bam. We got the PS4 and the Xbox One era and stuff like that. So just look at that. That's nice. That's really nice. So for that, of course it didn't come with the icons, but it's supposed to act like a silhouette and stuff like that. I just said that these are really nice and beautiful, stuff like that. Very creative from her and stuff, because she knows how much I love games, stuff like that. So this just makes it more memorable. Bam! Y'all remember this? If you remember the Duke and stuff like that, the classic Xbox controller, the Xbox real one controller, stuff like that, and then we have that 360, aka that Red Ring of Death 360, stuff like that. But the Xbox 360, when Xbox was on top, and stuff like that. So so this is like an Xbox game, stuff like that. So basically, put two and two together. I got the the original Xbox 360, Xbox One, and the Series X too, and stuff like that, because they use the same controller. But yeah, so all the generations, stuff like that. So that's cool. Now, I know this was the classic PS1 one. I can never forget that. This one, I think, is the Nintendo. I'm not sure which Nintendo it is, stuff like that, but this one and stuff like that is really cool. A little retro throwback, stuff like that. Classic PS1 controller, stuff like that. Who can forget? Who can forget where it all started, stuff like that? Where it all started for most of us and stuff. So yeah, this one's nice. This one, I'm taking it way back and stuff like that. Way back to the Super Nintendo, where it all started for most of us, stuff like that. And this controller, I'm trying to think of my knowledge and stuff like that. This was made by, I want to say, Sega and stuff. I can't. I really can't think of the top of my head, but of course, the classic Nintendo controller, stuff like that. Really throwback to the late 80s and early 90s, stuff like that. So of course, we have to respect where gaming came from and stuff like that. So that one is big. This one here. Now this one here is very special to me and near and dear to my heart and stuff like that. Bam. I know for a lot of people, stuff like that, this might be like, what's that? The N64 controller. The controller that started it all for me, all throughout everything and stuff like that. My gaming journey came from this controller. I remember playing Smash Brothers, the original Smash Brothers, Conquer the Bad Fur Day and stuff like that. These games that just sucked me in. Mario 64 and stuff. Just these games that just grit you and stuff like that, and just sucked me and stuff like that. So this controller and stuff like that and this one means a lot to me, because this thing tells me PS2 right here and PS3 controller, stuff like that right here, stuff like that. So this picture right here means a lot to me, because this is where I really started, gaming and stuff like that from and stuff like that. I think my grandmother gave me my first console, this one. So I was like, I did on this controller in my hand, but I know a lot of people now clown the N64 and the controller, but to me, it's very near and dear to my heart and stuff like that because this was my first console I grew up playing. So, you know, one of my favorite consoles and stuff like that, but was because it was my first one. So, this one very near and dear to my heart and stuff like that. So that one, very very sentimental. Now, of course, stuff like that. We gotta take it to the the new right here. Of course, that DualShock 5, stuff like that. Not DualSense, sorry. That DualSense and the Joy-Cons. Now I'm trying to get the Switch OLED to do unboxing. I know I roasted the hell out of it, but you know it's fine. But just this, you know, I'm just having all the generations stuff like that going from classic to current and stuff like that. You know, it's very creative and stuff like that. So can't wait and stuff like that. So yeah, but that's cool. Nintendo released a Switch Pro. Now the last one is this. Now we can't forget the Nintendo's when the Nintendo was at its peak, the Wii's and stuff. Not excluding the Wii U, cause I never got a Wii U stuff like that because it was just trash to me. The original Wii. Who remembers this controller? I remember, I think it was back in 07, 08 and stuff like that. I think it was like I think it was like an 08. I think it came out 09, stuff like that. I remember waking up on Christmas morning, and because I was talking about wanting a Wii and stuff like that, we wanted a Wii. And I remember when we opened the last gift of that, she brought it downstairs. It was this box, and we was all, me and my brother and sister were sitting around. We was like, wait, what is this, stuff like that? And we opened it. It was the Wii, the original Wii, stuff like that. You know, the one with the nunchuck and stuff like that. The Wii nunchuck, stuff like that. Love the Wii. Now the Wii was kind of short-lived to me because outside of Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort, I didn't really play anything else besides that. So the Wii kind of actually, I was so hyped for it, but it kind of died for me. So after like 2 months, I started playing that thing and stuff like that. It just collects dust, and from time to time we'll pick it up and stuff like that here and there. But now it's probably sitting in my storage somewhere. I don't even know where it is, stuff like that, just collecting dust. But when it first came out, you played Wii Sports, control bowling, baseball, tennis. This was revolutionary and stuff like that. This really got a lot of people moving and stuff like that. So the classic Wii, stuff like that, fantastic. I love to see Nintendo make a part 2 to the Wii, stuff like that. You know, just more updated stuff like that. But you know, I really love the Wii and stuff. All right, but guys, that's everything. That's all my gifts I got. Oh, I got one more too. I got this PlayStation blanket and stuff like that. What you got me? So it has the X, square, and O's and triangles and stuff like that. But that's mostly everything that I got for Christmas, stuff like that. You know, this year. Comment down below, stuff like that. What was your favorite gift that I showed and stuff like that to you, stuff like that. I know I got a lot and stuff like that. But before I have this video up, I want to say one thing. She got me the Xbox Series X and stuff like that. But unfortunately, it didn't came on time for Christmas, stuff like that. So I'm still waiting for it. But she showed me. I was like, yo, and stuff like that. So once I finally get it, expect a unboxing and stuff like that. I can finally play Halo and stuff like that. So just expect that coming up. Unfortunately, it couldn't get here because it was on back order. Because of course these consoles are very high in demand and impossible to get and stuff like that. But she managed to get me one, stuff like that. I was so happy and stuff like that. So yeah. But that's my whole Christmas haul. Once again, Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy New Year, stuff like that. Comment down below, stuff like that. How was your Christmas, stuff like that, and stuff like that. And what did you get on top of everything, stuff like that. So guys, do enjoy today's video. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you feel out the channel so much. I have way more content planned after the holidays, stuff like that, because I will still be busy, visiting family, doing things, stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned. So stay safe. Merry Christmas to you guys. Peace.